Movies in the Mancave.
Well, friends, it is that time again. We have a mini episode.
Oh my.
Yep, how exciting. We're going to do like we did a couple weeks ago, and we're going to go to Flickchart.com, and they're going to give us 2 movies, and we're going to pick which one we like better, have a little discussion. So if you need more information on it, go check out our last episode that we did Flickchart about 2 weeks ago. All right, Jared, our first matchup this week to debate is Flubber versus The Departed.
Man, I am a huge Robin Williams fan, and I loved Flubber. I'm sure it's been a while since I've seen it, but I'm sure it's just like stupid now. But I would go with Flubber.
Seriously speaking, the only movie that I've been to in the theaters where people stood up and applauded afterwards was Flubber.
Wow.
I don't know if it was just the right crowd that really got into it. I was a little kid, so I really liked it.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think Departed's a better movie, being a grown-up and having seen
Yeah.
it. What a great, tense thriller that is, law enforcement and mob bosses. So I'm picking Departed, but Flubber is not a bad movie all around.
Flubber
but
is good. I like that.
It's no Departed, if you ask me. Our next matchup is Free Willy versus The Nightmare Before Christmas. For me, it's no contest.
Yeah, it's
Nightmare
not.
Before Christmas. I think you agree. One of the best movies.
Yeah.
So fun to watch. Free Willy kind of dull.
Yeah,
I don't
it was
know, it's
fun as
for
a kid.
but it's slow and the whale's gonna survive.
Oh, spoiler alert.
Yeah, sorry.
Jeez.
All right, our next lineup is Coming to America, starring Eddie Murphy, and Kung Fu Panda 1, the first one, not the sequel.
Both are very good movies. I'm gonna have to go with Jack Black, Kung Fu Panda.
Interesting. Any reason? Just
Um,
really like it, or it's just Jack Black? So
It's probably just because it's Jack Black.
skadoosh, and that
yeah.
puts it over the top.
Exactly. Yeah, I love both actors, but
I'm gonna have to pick Coming to America. Great '80s comedy, starring Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall, and it was one of the first movies where Eddie Murphy played multiple characters. I think he played 3 or 4, and so did
Yeah.
Arsenio Hall. So it was new and kind of a fresh idea to do it. It was fun to see. Later, by the time they did Nutty Professor 6 or whatever, it was kind of old, but
Yeah.
really funny movie. So it's kind of older. If you haven't seen it, go out and check it out. Okay, our next matchup is going to be Spy Game versus Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of Were Rabbit.
Wallace and Gromit all the way.
Yeah.
And pretty much anything that they come out with, it's hilarious. So.
Spy Game has Brad Pitt, Robert Redford. Good spy movie. I'm gonna pick it. Wallace and Gromit was okay, but it wasn't. It wasn't awesome. I would go with Spy Game on that one.
All right.
Last one. We'll do one more here.
One more.
We've got The Mummy versus Daredevil, starring Ben Affleck.
Well, The Mummy won.
Yep.
The Mummy.
Yeah, I don't think Daredevil is as bad as it says it was, but I take Daredevil down a couple pegs because it spawned the Elektra spinoff, which was horrible. Horrible.
Yeah.
So just for being associated, Daredevil gets taken down a little bit. I really like the first 2 Mummy movies. I didn't so much care for the third one, but I like the first 2 a lot.
I didn't like the again with spin-offs. The Scorpion King got its own thing, and then that got a sequel or a prequel or whatever. But yeah, the first 2 were pretty decent.
They actually had pretty good CG for being, 1999, so that was 12 years ago. So some pretty good CG work in that, and I think it was a lot of fun. I like, the Egypt.
It kind of had a
feel,
Indiana Jones thing.
Yeah, pretty similar. So, well, that's this episode of Flickchart, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We'll do it again in a couple weeks, I'm sure. Go out yourselves, flickchart.com. I've already heard of a couple people who got addicted to it because we told them about it, and that's exactly what it is. It becomes an addiction.
It's so bad.
Find out what your top movies of all time are.
And it gets so hard, too.
Yeah, it can be
Ridiculous.
difficult. All right, well, we will see you next week with a full episode. Be sure to join us, and until then, adios.
That's just such a beautiful movie, man.